Hello, my name is Daniela Simina, and I shall say that fairy practices, fairy beliefs, traditions, and the fairies themselves are at the core of my personal spiritual practice, as well as at the core of my professional path. I am a teacher and practitioner of bioenergetic balance, plant energy medicine, and spiritual herbalism. I'm also an author, writing, researching about fairy lore, folklore, traditions from Romanian, Irish, and Germanic cultures. I grew up in Romania with my grandmother being what today we would call a fairy seer, medicine woman. I have been meddling into everything she did while I was very little, and then finally I began to apprentice with her for real. Around that initial core, that upbringing into fairy seership, further layers of training into various spiritual practices, shamanic practices, they have aggregated. And they led to the formation of classes, courses, writing papers about fairy lore, folklore, and beliefs. I wrote a book, Where Fairies Meet, Parallels Between Irish and Romanian Fairy Traditions, which is the first ever published study that brings side by side Romanian and Irish traditions surrounding fairies. The purpose of writing this book was to substantiate the body of lore that document the existence, the reality of fairy beliefs and fairy-related phenomena. I have another book. It is in the workings. The title of it is A Fairy Path, the memoirs of a young fairy seers in training. This one is an autobiographical work and documents the world of the fairy seers, medicine women of Romania as experienced through the eyes of a child, myself, growing up into it. It is also a peeking through the veils surrounding such practices in a communist society in the mid-70s. I am absolutely passionate about what I do. I love teaching, I love sharing, and I hope that whatever little I have to offer is of help for all of you who seek to pursue or are already on a fairy-led path. As far as media presence, I would suggest to check out my blog, Whispers in the Twilight, on blogspot.com, where you get a glimpse into my personal practice as well as pointers toward very valuable, reliable resources regarding fairy lore practices and folklore. There is also Fairies Whispers in the Twilight on the TikTok channel. It's like an extension of the blog. There are also my pages, Simina Yoga on Facebook and siminayoga.com, the website, where in addition to classes, events, there are also practices, recommendations regarding posture, breathing techniques, meditation techniques, all of them supportive toward a very focused spiritual practice. And until next time that we meet, I wish you all bright fairy blessings.